Tomorrow, Kenyan President Uhuru Kenyatta will stand before the nation and give an address on the progress of his government 3 years after taking office. KTN's political affairs reporter Chris Thairu now gives us a preview of that address.
However, and for the sake of transparency, I take the extraordinary step.
In March last year, President Uhuru Kenyatta dropped a bombshell during his second State of the Nation address at Parliament when he shared an Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission dossier that named public servants who are under investigations for corruption, hence receiving a standing ovation from the legislators. And 1 year down the line, and those affiliated to the opposition called coalition feel that nothing much has been achieved in the fight against corruption and that things were only worsening.
Unless we deal with the menace of corruption, we can't talk about a vision. We can't talk about any development. The corruption has become a big cancer.
Some of the cabinet ministers who lost their position, some of them, as we speak at the moment, the ESCC and the DPP had cleared them, okay? And yet they are still continuing, what we are told, they're still continuing earning the salary.
And now members of the opposition have threatened to boycott the whole event on grounds that the president was just offering lip service. In a meeting chaired by Minority Chief Whip Thomas Mwadegu, the opposition leaders argued that attending the event adds no value since the Jubilee regime has shown zero commitment in achieving its promises.
That the president is coming, I think he may just be coming to meet a constitutional obligation. But I can tell you that there is really nothing whatsoever to be proud of.
To me, as a leader, I'm thinking of how we can scrap off from the constitution this idea that the president has to address the nation, more so when he's not serious about what he tells the nation.
However, according to the leader of majority in the National Assembly, Aden Duale, their Jubilee administration has achieved at least 70% of its promises, challenging their rivals in the opposition to come up with alternative ideas instead of crying foul always.
Farmers are getting subsidized fertilizers and seed. The laptop project is on course. Students are not paying for the examination fees. They're saving about 2.3 billion. Free maternal health care. Kenyan women now at 67%. It was 47% when we took over. Now 67% of Kenyan mothers are delivering in health facilities. Security has improved.
I believe government promised 10,000 tarmac roads. Has it been tarmacked? We've not seen anything. They also promised to do stadiums. We've not seen the stadiums being done anywhere. The issue of Eurobond. Eurobond was done. We were told we will not have issues of inflation, we will not have problems with the working capital. Are we seeing that?
The president's annual address is required by the Constitution, which states once every year the president will address the nation on the measures taken and the progress in the realization of national values, publish that in the Kenya Gazette, and submit a report to Parliament in fulfilling Kenya's international obligations.
Expect him to tell us now how his government has performed and what he expects to do, because now we are barely 14 months to the general elections. We expect him to tell us how quickly now we can manage the remaining pledges that have not been met.
That everything Uhuru Kenyatta will be saying tomorrow will be, playing lip service to those matters, serious matters of governance. So I'll not be there.
The president will be expected to outline the progress his government has taken in completing standard gauge railway project, the issuance of laptops in all primary schools, which was their flagship project, as well as the steps taken to improve the country's security apparatus. Chris Thairu, KTN News.